Imagine working at an airport, and one day, a seemingly normal man hands over his passport at immigration. But there's just one problem. The passport is from a country that doesn't exist on any map. When authorities detained him for questioning, something truly unbelievable happened. The man vanished without a trace. If you think this is just a made-up story, you're wrong. This is a real-life mystery that happened in 1954, and to this day no one can explain it. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more mysterious and mind-blowing stories. Now let's begin the strange case of the man from Taured. On a summer day in 1954, everything seemed normal at Haneda Airport in Tokyo, Japan. Passengers were going through security and immigration as usual, until an unusual European-looking man approached the customs desk. He looked like an ordinary businessman, wearing a sharp suit and carrying a briefcase. When the officer asked for his passport, the man confidently handed it over. But then, something strange happened. The passport was issued by a country called Taured. The officers exchanged puzzled looks. They had never heard of such a country. After checking their maps, they confirmed that Taured simply did not exist. When they questioned the man, he looked just as confused as they were. He insisted that Taured was a real nation, located between France and Spain, and that it had existed for over 1,000 years. But here's the problem. The only country in that region is Andorra, not Taured. The mystery didn't end there. The man's passport looked completely legitimate, filled with visa stamps from countries he had previously visited, including Japan itself. This meant he had supposedly been to Japan before, which made absolutely no sense. Authorities continued their investigation. The man carried banknotes from several unknown banks, and even his business documents listed a company that simply did not exist anywhere on Earth. At this point, Japanese officials were baffled. They decided to temporarily detain him in a nearby hotel while they sorted things out. But what happened next made this one of the most bizarre, unsolved mysteries of all time. The man was placed in a hotel room on an upper floor, under tight security. 2 guards were assigned to watch the room, ensuring he couldn't escape. But the next morning, he was gone. The guards never saw him leave. The door was locked from the outside. The windows were unopenable. There was no way out. Even more mysteriously, all his belongings vanished with him. His passport, wallet, documents, everything simply disappeared. It was as if he had never existed. Despite a massive investigation, the man was never found again. For decades, people have tried to explain what really happened to the man from Taured. Here are the most popular theories. 1. The parallel universe. Theory. Some believe he was from an alternate reality where Taured is a real country and that he somehow accidentally crossed into our dimension. When he disappeared, he may have been pulled back into his own world. 2. The government conspiracy theory. Others suggest that authorities discovered something shocking about him and covered up the entire incident. 3. The elaborate hoax theory. Skeptics argue that this could have been a fabricated story or a case of mistaken identity that evolved into an urban legend. But here's the thing, there are no official records of this case in Japan, yet the story continues to be told worldwide, fueling speculation that there might be some truth to it. To this day, no one knows who the man from Taured was, where he came from, or where he went. Was he a time traveler, a dimensional drifter, or just a clever fraudster who pulled off an unbelievable trick? What do you think? Could parallel universes really exist? Or was this just a bizarre misunderstanding? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more mysterious and unexplained stories. See you in the next video, if you don't vanish first.